Out in Clive today at an open house here. 18239 Alderleaf out here. There are home show homes, I think it was a couple years ago, that are off in that direction. Yeah, I think they're that direction. There's also some new builds, new construction going on over here. And this is a beautiful 5-bedroom home here in Clive. And let's go take a look. The agent inside here is Jason Jennings. He is sitting inside, but wanted to show you this. Love these, the front brick and the big windows here on the front of the house, letting in tons of natural light. Love that. And overall, just a fairly, it's not the same thing that I'm seeing at every house I'm at. So let's go take a look. All right, you walk in here to the main level. And again, these windows here in the front. I don't want to trip on the table that's there, but you've got these big windows in the front, just really letting in tons of daylight here in the front of the house. And so just right off the entrance here to the right, you have your bathroom that most of your guests would probably use. Nice light fixtures, little linen closet there, bath. I love this, the cabinetry and the stain that the builder picked for this house. And also found a way to really accent nicely the brushed gold handles and also the chrome fixtures as well. But then right off the front here is one of your 5 bedrooms. Again, lots of daylight coming through the windows. And I mean, look how tall these doors are. These doors are huge. If I go like this, I'm 6'1", depending, 6'1", 6'2", depending on which convenience store I'm leaving. But I can't even reach the top of these doors. And so we open them up, and there's a box for a 65-inch TV. Didn't know that was in here, Jason. Comes with the house, he says. You come by the house, and he'll give you the 65-inch TV. But here in the main area, this big open area, got the nice stone fireplace. This thing is huge. I mean, just the overall size of it is awesome and unique to a lot of the houses that I've been in. This house is all about natural light. Look at these big windows. 1, 2, 3. Got a big door over here where Jason's at in the dining room, and we'll come back out here. But we're just going to go take a look at more of the big windows.
8 foot tall.
We got big window there, big window there, big window, big window, big window. We're not done yet. Got more big windows over here. Big window, big window, big window. Turn back around. Big window, big window. That is a ton of big windows. Okay. So now back out to the main living area. Nice big space here. I suppose you could put a TV up there if you wanted. That 65-inch would probably fit there. So let's see, a lot of room for a couch. And a lot of different things you could do with your space here to, kind of separate this space off from the rest of the house. Big refrigerator and freezer. I think that Coke might come with the house too if nobody drinks it before it's bought. But microwave, oven, and one of the things that Jason, who's over there, say hi, Jason.
Hello.
That Jason has been getting comments on is that there's no upper cabinetry up here. He's potentially looking at getting some cabinets put in there and what it's going to take to do that. But really, if you look at all of the space down here, these drawers are huge, okay? These top ones are fairly shallow because you don't need those top drawers to be deep. But look at that. I mean, there's a lot of space there. And one of the things that I love about it is because, like I said, I'm 6'1", 6'2", depending on what convenience store I'm leaving. And if I have to get into a cabinet like this, I literally have to squat down and get in here. I don't have to do that with a drawer. These drawers, I just open up. Oh, look, there's the pan I need. And down here too. Look, there's the pan I need. And you know what? I don't even need to push it closed with my hand. I don't have to bend down to do that. And if that wasn't enough space for you, you have the pantry here. Pantry, you've got more cabinet space. Hey Jason, why aren't there drawers in the pantry? But I mean, there's so much space here, and not having the cabinets up here really opens up the design of this space. Got some nice light fixtures here, and I suppose you could probably fit a 5th chair in there if you absolutely had to, but really, really nice construction here in the kitchen, on the island, and the colors are unique to some of the stuff that I've seen here recently. Before we go into the primary there, we're gonna come over here to this dedicated multifunctional space is what I'm gonna call it. But it could be a playroom for, your littles. It could be, I see this as an office. Having all this natural daylight in here, if you were to be some sort of creator or something, having all of this natural daylight coming from the front and the side gives you really nice even light here. For your Zoom meetings and stuff like that, but really unique functional space here in the multifunctional room. Right, Jason? Multifunctional room.
Very multifunctional. My favorite room in the house.
Okay, so just off the primary bedroom is a linen closet, or if you have really large pantry needs, you could potentially use that as a second pantry. You do with it what you want. But we turn around here, and here is the primary suite. Jason, what size is this bed in here? Is this a king, or is this like an Alaskan king?
It's a king.
It's a king size. So this room dwarfs this king size bed in here. This bed looks like a twin sitting in a standard bedroom. And you've got all this room. You can put a TV up there if you absolutely want. You wouldn't have to because not everybody has TVs in the bedroom. I can understand that. But you got a nice little nook over here, plenty of room for additional furniture in here. And again, those big windows. And you know what? Blinds are easy enough to put up, cover the windows, and they aren't gonna hide it either. So do with that what you want. Now for the primary, what I'm gonna call the ensuite. So we walk in here, and the builder has continued to carry the wood design and the dual gold, brush gold and chromed, polished fixtures here in the bathroom as well. Got some really nice tile work here. And again, carrying kind of this lighting fixture theme through the house. Important piece. Privacy in the toilet room. Nobody else has to see in there. But the pièce de résistance is the shower. This shower is absolutely huge. Look at it. You walk in here, you've got the shower spout there, you've got the wall spout, the glass, but then one of the things that I absolutely love is that the tub is inside the shower space. So even though it does have an overflow lip right here, you could potentially just overflow the darn thing and it will run into that drain right there. You don't have to worry about it. So fill that thing up, soak in the tub, whether you're doing hot water or a cold plunge, I don't care. You do with it what you want. And then you have the primary closet space. I mean, look at all this storage space. Again, drawers, not cabinets, but that's pretty common here, you know, in your closet spaces. But I mean, just tons and tons and tons of space. And that, for the homeowner, because I'm assuming the homeowner is gonna stay in the primary suite area. But you've got your laundry area right off the primary closet. So mom and dad stuff, sorry, not mom and dad stuff, homeowner stuff right into the laundry room where you have space for, you could fold there. This could be a kid working on their homework, you know, whatever you want right here, does not matter. Now for the drop zone area. Okay, there's the pantry, there's the garage, the kitchen's around that way. Here's the drop zone area. Got these really nice, like, hidden, they're not hidden, but they're not like in plain sight cabinets here. They close and you really don't even know they're there. So you hide all your stuff, hide all your coats, hide all your shoes, and you leave this area looking really nice. And these little hooks that come out are just cool. A very unique design feature in this house that really just kind of sets it apart. So, Jason, what's the number on this house right now? 8 1/4?
8 1/4.
8 1/4. 5 bedrooms. How many baths?
3.5.
3.5 bath. 5 bedroom, 3.5 bath. Just because I can, I'm going to take my shoes off here before I go downstairs. Jason probably appreciates that. But down here, it's not a walkout basement, which I know some people are like, nah, I want a walkout basement. But if you look at some of the competition, that house is for sale and that house is for sale. And neither of them have a daylight, or that one was for sale by owner. Jason and I were talking, doesn't matter. You have more daylight here in the basement. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more large windows here in the basement. You've got the color tone of the wood and the marble or the stone or whatever slab that has continued down here. And you've got this big open space, so much room for activities here in the main living space of the basement. So we had 2 bedrooms upstairs, the primary and the one off front of the house. Here is bedroom number 3, or if you're overseas, 3 or somewhere else. Another big window. You know, again, this could be an office, it could be a bedroom, it could be whatever the heck you want it to be. And also, nice big walk-in closet, not just your standard open the sliding door closet. Then we come over here, a nice little play set here. Let's see, we have a quarter bath here, half bath, sink, toilet, half bath. Storage underneath the steps that goes, great place for kids to play. So much space for activities. And then we're gonna go in here real quick. And one thing that I always like to have is storage space. So you've got quite a bit of storage space here in the utility room. So we've seen 3 bedrooms, but before we get to number 4 and number 5, got to show you this space here. So here's the wet bar area. You can do a lot of different things with this. They've got this, I don't know, what would this be? 60s, 70s kind of mirror where it's not just a full mirror, but got a wine fridge down here. I don't know if those are full or not, but really just took time to make this house unique from other things that are on the market right now. Also, this wine rack room. Again, not something that you see in houses necessarily priced at this price point. And you know what? If you're not a wine connoisseur, you don't have to use it for wine. I'm sure you could find another use for it. Okay, now for bedrooms 4 and 5. Bedrooms 4 and 5 also have their own bathroom, shower, sink, and these rooms are massive as well. So you come out, I mean, this room is huge. I mean, really? Walk-in closet, shelves are in here. I mean, this room is huge. I can't even get the scope of this room. Even if I stand all the way back here in the corner, this room is absolutely enormous. That was bedroom number 4. Let's go look at bedroom number 5, because I'm pretty sure it's a good size too. It is. Again, another window. Lots of windows in this place. Lots of daylight. Nice walk-in closet. I'm gonna walk over here so I can show you the size of this room. I mean, I don't understand why this house is still on the market. It's a beautiful house. It's located in a great neighborhood in Clive. You've got a lot of construction going on in the neighborhood, so it's still under development. You've got some great parks really close. I know there's a splash pad because I was parked there earlier today. That's within 4 or 5 minutes. Let's go take a look out on the deck. And Jason, you said you could put steps on the deck?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So it doesn't have steps down to the yard yet, but if you wanted to add them, you certainly could. This is not your typical 10 by 10 deck off the back of the house. $825,000. I would hope it's not a 10 by 10 deck, but you've got a nice size yard. Again, there's all those windows on the back side of the house. All your water is going to drain down there in the middle, so you have a natural slip and slide if you want to take care of it. I don't know how your neighbors would feel about that, but you've got a natural slip and slide, and you guys have got to come check this out. If you're in the market for a house that's this size, this price range, you've got to come and check this house out. 18239 Alderleaf Drive in Clive. If you're interested, call Jason. Numbers 515-450, what's that say? 4404. 515-450-4404. Give him a call. Come check it out. And if you really want cabinets right here, he can probably make that happen. See you on the next one.